Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. It is Monday morning already. Can you believe the weekend has come and gone? Boom, just like that. It's over. So we're back to work. Of course, this weekend was Mother's Day weekend. I do hope you had a chance to see your mom, call her. And for those of you who have lost your mom, I know it was a sad and touching time to reflect back on your mom. Once you lose your parents, that's not coming back, and there's so many people that are in that situation. But I do hope you enjoyed your weekend and had a blessed time with your family. As we begin today, nippy outside right now, 48. Let's go on over to radar this morning and take a look at that. No rain. Of course, our forecast being brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. As we go out, nothing all the way back through Texas over to Alabama, we back out and we start seeing some fire watches from Pensacola down to Tallahassee. As you move up through Columbus and Macon, Georgia, they've got a fire warning. Out to the northwest of Mississippi, you get up through Oklahoma City, you got a few showers, and then that kind of drifts up through Wichita into Kansas there. But no rain on us whatsoever. Right now, our forecast calling for nothing but sunshine and a high of 74 today. Can't beat that, can you? Now, tonight, we'll dip back down again and be kind of nippy. 47 for our low tonight. As we look to tomorrow, sunshine again, a high near 80. As we most of the nights this week are going to be filled with mid 50s for lows. We move into Wednesday, temperatures move higher, 85. Thursday and Friday, we'll start seeing a slight chance of rain. Now, that's a few days out, and we know how forecasts change, but it'll be gusty Thursday and Friday, 20-mile-an-hour gusts with only a slight chance of rain. I believe about a 20% chance of rain is what it's calling for right now. But it's still early in the week. That's on down, and I'll keep you up to date as that gets closer and closer to us. The next thing that we want to look at is the coronavirus. As we go over and take a look at what we've got so far, Lauderdale County still at 482 cases, 43 deaths. Lauderdale County still holding the most deaths for the state of Mississippi right now. Now these numbers are from they'll be updated by noon today, so this is going to change. As we go up through here, we've got Kemper County holding at 92 cases, 6 deaths. As we go over to Neshoba, which is still a hotbed for this disease, 315 cases and 14 deaths. And it kind of moves on like this. Newton, 138 with 1 case. I believe statewide, here it is, we're at 9,500 cases statewide and 432 deaths. So we're still not out of the woodpile just yet, as the old saying goes. Later today, most businesses are trying to open in some capacity, whether it's restaurants and even down to the folks that cut hair. Now, I think they've got some restrictions this morning that they have to abide by. Basically, one person per chair, nobody else can be seated and waited. You'd have to sit in your car, and then I guess when that next person finishes, they call you to let you come in. I'm assuming that's how it would work, but that's how that's shaping up. So America's slowly getting back to work. It's not over yet, but be careful. Continue to wear those masks, wash those hands as much as you can, and just watch out. Don't let anybody sneeze on you. Good morning. I want to thank our sponsors that make this happen each and every weekday morning. SMI Automotive. You can find them on 22nd Avenue as you're coming in Meridian for all your truck accessories, along Graphics Guru there on B Street. If you're needing a picture or a sign, some letters put on your truck for your business, they do all of that. EMEPA, they bring you that power every morning. I bet you like that. Patrick Allen Storm Ready Shelters, along with Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Rick Justice on North Frontage Road here in Meridian, and also Hooper's on 22nd Avenue. All great folks, and I want to thank them. Keep your dollars local, most of all, as we start coming out of this, because these folks are going to need that. They need your help to keep going. Well, as we turn to the news stories this morning, we go over, and this is kind of odd. Doesn't happen very often, but New York had a snowstorm in the middle of May. It broke the record from 1977. Old horse there having a hard time getting his grass out. So that shocking. I was not aware of that until late last night, and I got to looking around at news stories and thought, wow, in May. Senator Ted Cruz flew over to Dallas, got his hair cut from the lady who was arrested, fined $7,000. She's out of jail. And the lieutenant governor paid her fine of $7,000. She still has no regrets. She's back in business, and I think most of the Lone Star State supports her. 100% they're backing this lady who never gave up to feed her kids and her employees. Y'all know, you've been there. You've got to eat. You got to pay your bills. And she's been supported by the state big time. So Ted Cruz getting his hair cut. This just keeps getting deeper and deeper as we find out. Because I asked the question of where did the video come from of the gentleman who was shot in Georgia? The two at the bottom are the ones that shot him, a father and son duo. If you hadn't heard of this yet, this happened back in February, but it started getting public attention when we find out now the attorney at the top of the screen released the video footage, and he thought that it would help his client's case if he released the video. I think it was nothing from the truth could be even farther, because once people saw the video of this young man getting shot, it makes them look guilty, and more guilty. Just a bad situation. Thoughts go out to his family. Maybe there's some details we don't know yet. It's headed toward the grand jury. Maybe we'll find out more details, but you can't just shoot somebody. That was not right. As we move to our next story, everybody knows who Medea is at this point, but maybe it's just because I've been in my own little world for the last few years. I did not realize just how Tyler Perry had gotten rich off Medea. He's done well. He's renting his $18 million home to Prince Harry and Markle. Went and picked him up on his $150 million jet. So Medea and her Cadillac is doing quite well. Wow. Jimmy Kimmel had to apologize to Pence. Pence was unloading some supplies at a hospital. They were doing a photo op, and they get down to about the fourth box, and he goes to his assistant and goes, "That's empty." And he goes, "Can I take it on in just as a prop?" And it was a joke. Well, Kimmel picked it up thinking that it was real. He did not take any empty boxes in and has issued an apology to the vice president. I'm glad he at least apologized on that. Over the weekend, we've got several deaths that happened. If you'll remember these two from Las Vegas, they used to do the show with Tigers. Roy Horn has passed away. If you remember, what was it, 2003, that he was attacked by one of the Tigers. That ended the show's run. He was hurt pretty bad. He never fully recovered from it, but he passed away from the coronavirus over the weekend. Little Richard, of course, we know him from Tutti Frutti and Good Lordy, Long Tall Sally, all those songs. Remember that? He passed away. A pioneer in the music industry, dead at 87. They released this morning that he passed away of bone cancer. So Little Richard no longer with us. And another one this morning also, Jerry Stiller. You'll know him from Seinfeld, and he was also in The King of Queens, but most people know him from Seinfeld. He passed away at the age of 92 of natural causes. We'll miss him. He was a good actor that played those dad parts. Obama, the attorney for Flynn, is saying that he knew about it and that he was aware of what was being done to him. You can bet your bottom dollar that Trump will jump on this sometime today and start tweeting on this. But, this, I don't really even know what to say about this. This guy was framed. And whether you're Democrat, Republican, when you get into this and see what they really done, this can happen to anybody. Just a little heads up there. But expect Trump probably to be making some comments on this later today. Massachusetts ice cream shop had to close. They're just like Mississippi as you're easing back in, and everybody has to take a little bit extra time to get what they want when it comes to the restaurant. It became to where customers were jumping on the teenagers that worked for them. A 17-year-old quit because she had been cussed and belittled because people were having to wait. He closed his shop, said that he'll open up later, that it just was not worth that to his kids that work for him. I don't know if kids is a word, but his employees. Maybe that's a better word for that. Shameful for adults to act that way. We wouldn't do that in the state of Mississippi, would we? As we move on, you really can't make this up. As the headline says there, a Connecticut man was in McDonald's. They told him to leave because he didn't have a mask. Well, what do you do when you get kicked out? Well, why not go to Walmart and steal some women's underwear? He was arrested quickly. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. My kids, let's just go on to this. Dylan Ray, who is getting ready to turn 26 next month. Madison will be followed with her 23rd birthday this morning. Wait till the last minute to get Mom a Mother's Day card. Here's the picture. As you can see, there's absolutely no Mother's Day cards left yesterday morning, is there? So what do my kids do? Well, they have to, make their own card. They got a birthday card and scratched it out and wrote, "I love you, Mama." Well, I have to give them credit for being creative in a bad situation. So that's my kids. They did get Mom something there, made her feel a little bit better about the situation there. So it worked out in the end. Good morning. I hope your day is going well for you as we begin our Monday. The work week is here. And As always, you've got April, May, and June being the big tornado months. And we turn to Patrick Allen when you want to get rid of that worry. You can call Patrick for an in store visit at 601 693 9647 to get a closer look at this. And what I'm talking about are storm ready shelters. When these tornado warnings start going off, where do you go? If you have nothing in your home, you go to the hallway or you go to the bathtub in most cases. And that's the best place to go if you don't have a storm shelter. So many people don't want to get those that are underground because you can trip. They're hard to get to when it's dark and raining. You can have these put in as your home is being built. Here's a picture of that being done. That's an easy thing. It'd be inside your home. You've seen pictures of homes that have been hit. These are still standing. If you've already got your home, they can pour a concrete pad, drill this in, bolt it to the concrete. It's been tested. It will withstand the tornadoes. 693-9647. Here's one that's being installed on the carport. This is what it looks like after it's been set up. Very nice. You just come right out and jump in that out of your home. Easy to walk in. Here's one that is put outside the home. They can do this in so many different shape, forms, and ways for you at Patrick Allen. And then is financing available? Yes, it is. He can talk to you about this. This typical model that you're looking at right here begins at $5,000. This one is set up at $6,500. And not a bad price at all. Ready to go. So talk to them. They'll show you around, get you the best deal, the one that suits you, the way that you need for your home. See them today, Patrick Allen. Don't let a tornado scare you anymore. Be prepared for you and your family, and that will take care of things for you there. It'll be well worth it in the end. Again, I want to thank you for spending part of your morning with me here at Scotty Ray's Morning Weather. Always like and share my page so other folks can know about bad weather when it approaches. And we'll have a few good laughs here and there as along the way on those sunshiny days that are nice. Again, thanks for being a part of my day, and thank you for letting me be a part of yours. Scotty Ray's Morning Weather.